Brexit aggression from France has characterized the last 4 years, with French politicians having previously called for the country to ease its grip on migrants crossing into England from Calais. Prime Minister Boris Johnson travelled to Brussels last night in an attempt to break the Brexit deadlock with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. It ended without an agreement. Ms. von der Leyen said the two sides were still far apart, while Mr. Johnson's team said very large gaps remain. A new deadline of Sunday has been set, the date which any agreement must be made by, as Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said it was unlikely negotiations would extend beyond this. The UK's chief negotiator David Frost, and the EU's Michel Barnier attended the meeting. In the preceding weeks, negotiations were thought to have been going better than usual. Then, the EU was accused of making ridiculous demands on fishing access, calling for 10 years of unfettered access to the UK's waters as the price of a deal. It was a move widely interpreted as resting on France's word, as the country enjoys a disproportionately large share of fishing grounds, around a quarter of its total catch coming from Britain's fish-rich waters. President Macron went as far as to threaten to scupper talks after he declared he would veto any agreement France was not satisfied with. Mr. Macron's France is now regarded as one of the main diplomatic hurdles, with EU leaders appearing to urge the country to concede ground, including Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel, who asked for compromise on both sides to get a deal over the line shortly after the veto news. France has pitted itself as the UK's main opponent since the historic Brexit vote. Following the ballot in 2016, French opposition politician Xavier Bertrand called on then-President François Hollande to terminate the Le Touquet Treaty, a bilateral deal authorizing British border controls on French soil in order to curb the number of migrants crossing from Calais and other ports into England. Mr. Bertrand, now president of the region Hauts-de-France which contains Calais, at the time wrote in a tweet, "I appeal to François Hollande and I demand the denunciation of the agreement of Touquet." He later told the Daily Telegraph that following Brexit, the UK must take back all aspects of its borders. He said, "The British people have chosen to take back their freedom, they must take back their borders."